things are kind of what I call minor things. Oh, wow.
Anyone notice anything about this sink?
Hello and welcome back to Internet is Forever TV. This is Best Construction Fails, where we break down the absolute worst site disasters. You know it's going to be a good one when the cleanup is bigger than the actual job. It takes a special level of carelessness to look at a clean floor, spray paint everywhere, and think, yeah, my job here is done.
I'm showing up to a job site.
Oh, bro.
This is how the subs left it. Victor, what the happened, dude?
It's not come off. Yo tráete un clean ahí. No mames, vato. Está muy duro. Tráete algo, vato.
Up next, why bother building a structurally sound wall when you can just coat the entire pillar in thick decorative cake frosting? Nothing says luxury real estate quite like a living room wall that literally leaps to its death at the first sign of bad weather.
You notice anything weird about this toilet?
Behold, the social distancing toilet, a masterpiece of terrible plumbing that guarantees you're never too close to your own walls.
Guess you could put something right here.
Whoa up. We're not doing this today. Nope. Why? Why? It's only a few mil.
Next up, this room is an absolute masterclass in bad taste. It's got everything: terrible masonry, zero layout logic, and a built-in fire hazard.
Might be the ugliest bathroom I've ever seen in my life. Look, electric fireplace, toilet, the worst tile job ever.
Next clip, this entire structure is a complete disaster zone. One strong gust of wind or a heavy dinner party, and it's all over.
Look at these 4x4s. They were short, so they just put this metal thing on to get them longer. It's got to be one of the worst decks I've ever seen. It's so bad. When I told them, I'm like, yeah, I would demo this whole thing. They didn't like that. I can't use it. Horrible. That tree right there fell on the deck, busted that railing off, so we were up the hill, and I put it back on for him. But check this out. Look at this freaking overhang. Right there, you can see it. It's just barely hanging on there.
Priorities, people. Who cares if the roof collapses as long as the base is absolutely bumping? Next up, this crane is pushing its luck and its physics limits. One wrong move and the whole block is going down. Incredible teamwork. I'm sure the local safety inspector would be absolutely thrilled with this setup. This deck is being held together by nothing but thoughts, prayers, and a massive collection of spare scrap wood. Up next, straight lines are so last century. This lightning bolt aesthetic is clearly the future of standard home wiring. This is exactly what happens when you prioritize speed over basic care. Total amateur hour.
I was doing a job by this house and noticed this paint crew out here painting. Not back rolling any of the brick, spraying it. And just look at the overspray they got on this roof. You get what you pay for.
Check this out. Look how close that guy gets. It was gonna hit until they shaved it off.
Up next, nothing says luxury master bath quite like having to announce your presence with a pair of Wild West saloon doors.
Imagine this is your house and you just want some privacy in your primary bathroom. And you're dealing with this giant opening that you walk into. And not only that, when you actually go to your toilet, you're dealing with some freaking saloon doors from a Western. What in the heck?
Next clip, why design a clean, normal-looking home when you can make your house look like a geometric optical illusion?
Right, here's another Edina nonsense. 1, 2, 3. What? What is that? Why does that exist? What? Why? I mean, at what point in the construction process does somebody stop and say, maybe that is a mistake? What is that thing? This is, yeah, yuck.
It takes a serious lack of quality control to look at those crooked sockets, slap plastic over them, and call it a finished job.
Gotta love it.
Measuring twice and cutting once would have saved this team from a very expensive piece of ruined stone.
Le vale chorizo las medidas que le dan. La verdad es que ya no sé si la culpa es de él o es mía por no medir y por confiar en él que las manda bien. Valiendo madre. Ni modo. Bueno que es una pieza pequeña y es cuarzo. Valió madre, raza, valió madre.
Or just because he's in uniform.
Next up, brilliant planning. A toilet you can't repair and a door that refuses to latch. Truly flawless work.
We see a lot of dumb things during home inspections, such as making this inaccessible at all to repair, which it does need repair. But something that drives me absolutely insane is when we're going to do a remodel, we're going to do a flip, we're going to do any kind of repair, and then we don't even try it ourselves. Like, really? Really? This is what we're doing. Drives me crazy. Do better.
It takes a massive failure of engineering and site management to watch a whole structure completely cave in like a house of cards. The customer said, no drywall, and the crew took that as a challenge to use every bag of plaster in the county.
That's funny.
Up next, why bother core drilling individual holes like a professional when you can just saw the entire wall in half?
You guys want to see something crazy?
Why bother making your floor stable with traditional staggered cuts when you can just line everything up and hope for the best?
Well, this is what we're looking like so far here. We get some minor imperfections here that I'm going to fill with some type of acrylic laminate gap filler. And then we go around the wall. I'm actually going to add another strip over there. I have some leftover scrap stripping I'm going to go paint right now. Well, this is what I got done today, and this was actually very difficult. And yeah, it's starting to feel pretty normal in here though. This feels fairly normal to have flooring here.
Here we go again with another absolute masterclass in how not to install a floor. It looks like the concept of staggering joints is completely optional on this job site.
So Dad, what are we doing today?
Putting your floor in. Have to stop on the other houses for now and get back on your little house so you don't feel too bad. I've been doing Brandon's, Marissa's, Glenda's. They made me stop on this one for a little while, but we'll get it done.
So the folds are going in today. We have already electric in the house, and now we're gonna do the folds, and then we're gonna put the sheetrock in. Then basically we're almost done.
Why cut the lumber to the correct size when you can just leave random gaps and pretend it's for ventilation? The builder who looked at that split wood and uneven framing and considered it a finished job shouldn't be near any power tools. Next clip, the drain pipe leaves the floor and runs straight up the wall to go over a door frame. Did this plumber skip the day they taught how gravity works? Turns out the freezer wasn't part of the wiring plan. Measure twice, drill once.
In the freezer! Just stop! Stop!
Look what this idiot did. Holy I hired this guy to freaking put an outlet over here. He's supposed to go through the wall. He measured wrong and went right through the fridge.
Beautiful planning. I always want to step right out of my morning shower and immediately greet anyone walking down the main hallway. Up next, exceptional craftsmanship. I'm sure guests will feel entirely safe knowing the main entry door doesn't actually lock shut.
$100 a month for this place.
Bro, we out here, Airbnb, McKee's Port Edition. You got that, which is textbook not good, okay? You got that, which is that's just lazy. That's crazy to me, okay? Then you got the floor, right? Not a drop cloth in sight any day they were painting. You got every edge just looks like Ray Charles had his way with it. Fucking hatchet, cousin. Show him the door. Show him the door. Yep. That is the oh my god, dude.
Show him that it's locked, too.
Close that shit.
Show him that it's locked.
Oh, yeah, you can just push it with your finger. That deadbolt?
See ya.
Doesn't matter, bro.
The paint's
open or close. Wait, can we lock it? No, we can't. There's nothing you can do. Even the paint doesn't hold it shut, dog. Bro, your butthole is public property in this.
This place looks like every contractor quit halfway through and the landlord said, good enough.
Cocker, hardly know her, dog. Jesus Lord almighty, dude. Yeah, you got the 2x4 holder Venus. Wait, we didn't even show him. You got the fucking 1 3/4 fall in the bathroom that's so your gutter doesn't fucking clog. You got the double shower bopple in here. You got the curve bopple for the nights that you feel like curving, and then you got the tape holding her all together. Like, what is actually happening here? You got this, which I don't know what fire hazard, but that does someone's gonna from that. Bro, this is just wow. Airbnb. Like, what are the standards? Bro, what are the standards here as far as drywall screws go? You don't even gotta mud them over anymore. That's a straight painted 2x4, dude. Holy shit.
It's a 2x4.
Not to
It really is.
It's ridiculous.
There's nothing quite like knowing your entire bath is being supported by a Jenga tower of loose wood scraps.
Well, loving the new house. It's doing real good. Had a water leak come up. That's nice. I don't know who did this work, but I'd really like to hire them to do some more.
Why waste time looking for a real 10-inch collar when you can just grab a plastic bucket and tape it into place?
To add to the hackery we found, they used a bucket as a flex joining device. Kenny found this while he was trying to fix this. Wow. Now that's some MacGyver there. Holy crap. Instead of using a the proper device, they used a bucket. I don't have a 10-inch tab collar or anything on me, so there's nothing I can do about this right now. I have to come back to fix that. That's hilarious.
Up next, for nearly $1 million, you'd think the house would actually be held together by something stronger than a developer's good wishes.
That's a good repair. But they got all the rot. No, don't look like it.
Oops.
To be holding the handrail walking down the stairs and felt like almost cut my hand right here.
What do we see?
Just want to open it to test it, but the whole thing comes up out the floor.
Bathroom right now, and I'm doing a shower pan test. And anytime we have a shower pan that's on the second floor that's made out of tile, I'm gonna test this. So after we fill this shower up with 2 inches of water, we let it sit and we scan the adjacent walls to see if anything's leaking. And what do you know? We have a leaker right here. You can hear that the carpet is wet.
The primary bathroom tub is producing no hot water. Piano keys back here. That's crazy.
5 years old and already falling apart from the ground up. Truly a monument to modern cutting-edge construction.
All right, we are in the crawl space of a fairly new build. This house is only about 5 years old. And right off the bat, you can see we got no insulation, no vapor barrier, no nothing down here as far as you can see. We've also got a little bit of rot. I say a little bit. Knife goes straight through. So we got some rot on the joists. And if you can see it here, oh, HD26 is the product number on these for these hangers for the floor joist, which if you look on the website, these are for a 2x6 joist. And we got a 2x8. So we got some issues down here.
Tell me you plan on replacing the flooring and hardware without actually telling me you plan on replacing them. This entire deck is an absolute catastrophe. They managed to miss the mark on everything from basic engineering to the final trim work, leaving behind a massive structural headache.
What? Hold on. Ain't no way y'all did that and left it that way.
Next, this entire construction site is a joke. They managed to compromise the load-bearing wood, leave the house unweatherproofed, and treat the subfloors like a garbage dump.
Man, I'm in this attic sweating bricks. This is left wide open. We missing the plumbing boot. Over here at this exhaust vent penetration, this needs to be sealed all the way around. Looks like y'all just gave up on flashing, didn't it? This is damaged. Looks like you supposed to be there, huh? They need to send in the cleanup crew because I know they plan to leave trash in the weirdest locations. This is the kitchen island. When did Red Bull get a new can? At least it ain't alcohol. So close, y'all. I thought I wasn't gonna find no alcohol. They got this one in between the studs. Another one. I'm telling you, all throughout the house. And it's always funny to find trash throughout a house because they always put these together for their trash. The sheathing is cut right here and needs to be taped. Missing tape right here. Plumbers ain't never beating the allegations. Y'all just do whatever. Why is this outside of the wall? This is what that gas line looks like on the other side. Why didn't y'all just run it through here? And we need nail plates right here, by the way. And y'all did it twice with this drain and just taped it up.
For $350,000, it looks like they gave you the Deluxe package where you get to guess which wall crumbles first. And that's a wrap on Best Construction Fails. From million-dollar homes held together by wishful thinking, to decks built like disaster zones, support beams you could stab with a pocket knife, and plumbing that completely ignored gravity, today's clips prove that bad construction comes in every price range. One thing's clear, a fresh coat of paint can hide a lot, but it can't fix terrible workmanship. Drop a comment with the most unbelievable fail you saw. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more construction disasters and job site chaos. Only on Internet is Forever TV.
Oh, baby.
Bueno,